Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Fluent Ears. We're so happy you're here to learn with us.
Hello, Mia, and a big hello to all of our amazing listeners. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's always great to be here with you.
It is! Today, we have a very simple but super powerful topic for all of our beginner and intermediate learners out there. We are going to talk about your day, the things you do every day, and how you can practice English with your daily routine.
That sounds fantastic, Mia. Talking about our day is something we can all do, and it's a perfect way to learn basic verbs and vocabulary that you will actually use. Plus, we're going to share some amazing techniques to help you improve your speaking and listening at the same time.
Exactly. And before we dive in, if you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot, and you won't miss any of our future lessons.
Yes, please do. And give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who is also learning. We love hearing from you, so feel free to leave a comment about your day or anything you're learning. We read all of your comments. Okay, Mia, I'm ready. Let's get started.
Great, Leo. Let's begin with the morning. The start of the day is full of so many useful actions and phrases. Let's break down a typical morning routine. What's the very first thing you do in the morning, Leo?
Well, the first thing I do is wake up. I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m.
6:30? Wow, you're an early bird. I usually wake up a bit later, around 7 a.m. So the verb is to wake up. This is when your eyes open and you are no longer sleeping. After you wake up, what happens next?
After I wake up, I get out of bed. It's not always easy, especially when it's cold.
I know that feeling. Get out of bed is a great phrase. It's the action of leaving your bed to start your day. Okay, so you've woken up, you've gotten out of bed. What's next on your list?
After that, I go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Perfect. Brush my teeth and wash my face. These are very common daily actions. We do them every morning and every night. These are essential phrases for everyone to know. After the bathroom, where do you go?
I go to the kitchen, of course. I need my morning tea.
Ah, the kitchen. An important place. So, in the kitchen, you make breakfast. I usually make breakfast too. For me, I often have coffee and toast. Sometimes I'll eat fruit, like a banana.
Coffee and toast sounds nice and simple. I usually have tea and some cereal. So the phrases here are make breakfast and have breakfast. Is there a difference, Mia?
That's a great question, Leo. Make breakfast is the action of preparing the food. You are cooking or putting it together. Have breakfast is the action of eating it. So you make breakfast and then you have breakfast.
That makes sense. After I have breakfast, I get dressed. Get dressed means to put on your clothes for the day.
Exactly. You choose your clothes and put them on. And what do you do after you get dressed?
Well, if I'm going to the office, I put on my shoes and maybe a jacket or a coat. Then I leave the house.
Put on my shoes, put on my coat, and leave the house. All very important phrases. So, to recap the morning, let's list those key verbs and phrases for our listeners.
Great idea. So we have wake up, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, go to the kitchen, make breakfast, have breakfast, get dressed, put on shoes, and leave the house.
That's a fantastic list of morning routine actions. Now let's move on to what we do during the day, which often involves work. Leo, What do you usually do at work?
Well, if I work from home, I usually sit at my desk and use my computer. I might write articles or prepare lessons. But when I go to the office, I do similar things. I answer emails and sometimes write reports.
Those are very common work activities. Sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, and write reports. I do all of those things too. Sometimes I also have meetings with my colleagues.
Ah, meetings. So, have a meeting is another great phrase. What exactly is a meeting?
A meeting is when people get together to talk about work. It can be in person at the office, or you can have online meetings if you work from home. What about lunch, Leo?
I usually have lunch around 1 p.m. I often have a sandwich or a salad, something light.
Have lunch. That's a key part of the day. I sometimes bring my lunch from home, or sometimes I go out to eat.
Go out to eat is a good one. That means you go to a restaurant or a cafe to eat. After lunch, it's usually back to work until the end of the day.
Yes, back to work. And what happens after work, Leo?
After work, I usually go home. That's always a great feeling. When I get home, I like to relax on the sofa and watch TV.
Go home, relax on the sofa, and watch TV. That sounds like a perfect way to unwind after a long day. So, we've covered work and returning home. What about the evening?
In the evening, I usually cook dinner. I like to cook pasta or maybe a simple soup.
Cook dinner. I like to cook dinner too. Sometimes I try new recipes to make it more fun. What do you do after dinner?
Well, after dinner, I have to wash the dishes. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it's necessary.
I agree. Wash the dishes. A very useful, if not very fun, phrase. After the dishes are done, what do you do to relax in the evening?
Sometimes I read a book, or I talk to my family or friends. Sometimes I also go for a walk if the weather is nice. It's good exercise.
Read a book, talk to my family, and go for a walk. Those are all wonderful evening activities. I also like to listen to music. Something relaxing in the evening is perfect.
That sounds lovely. So, before the very end of the day, what's the last part of the routine?
The last part is getting ready for bed. I usually brush my teeth again, and then I go to bed. I try to go to bed around 11:30 p.m.
A good habit. I also brush my teeth again, and I try to go to bed a little earlier, around 10:30 or 11 p.m.
So, we've covered the entire day from morning until night. We've used so many useful verbs. Let's do a quick review of all the key phrases we discussed for a daily routine.
Let's do it. We have wake up, get out of bed, brush teeth, wash face, make breakfast, have breakfast, get dressed, leave the house, go to work on my computer, answer emails, have meetings, have lunch, go home, relax on the sofa, watch TV, cook dinner, wash the dishes, read a book, talk to family, go for a walk, listen to music, and go to bed.
That is a fantastic list. These phrases are the building blocks for talking about your day in English. And for all our listeners, a great way to practice is to think about your own day and try to describe it using these phrases.
That's a wonderful idea. You can even write it down in a small notebook. Writing helps you remember words and phrases much better. For example, you could write 3 simple sentences every night. Today I went to work. I had a sandwich for lunch. I watched TV in the evening.
That's a perfect practice tip, Leo. And that brings us to a really important part of our lesson today. Now that we know the phrases to describe our day, how can we use our daily routine to practice English every single day, even if we are very busy?
That's the big question, isn't it? Many people think they need to live in an English-speaking country or study for hours to become fluent, but that's not true.
It's not. What you really need are small, smart steps that fit into your daily life. So let's share 5 powerful tips to practice English every day. Tip number 1 is the most important. Listen to English every day.
Every day? Not just once a week?
Every single day. Listening helps you learn new words, hear the real rhythm of English, and train your ears to understand faster. You can listen to podcasts like this one, English music, or watch short videos on YouTube. You don't need to understand 100%. Just let the English sounds enter your ears.
So I can listen while I'm walking or cleaning or cooking?
Exactly. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to make a big difference. Make English your background music. Now for tip number 2. Shadow what you hear. Leo, have you heard of shadowing?
I have. It's when you listen to someone speaking and you repeat exactly what they say, right? Like an echo.
That's it, exactly. Shadowing is one of the best techniques to improve your speaking and listening at the same time. You try to copy the words at the same speed with the same tone. It trains your brain and your mouth to work together in English.
At first, it might feel a little strange and you might not understand every word. Is that okay?
That's perfectly okay. Shadowing isn't about understanding. It's about training the muscles in your mouth and getting used to how English sounds. Let's try it quickly. I'll say a sentence and you repeat. I want to speak English fluently.
I want to speak English fluently.
I listen to English every day.
I listen to English every day.
Perfect. Doing this for just 5 minutes a day will make your speaking so much smoother and clearer. Now for tip number 3. Think in English.
This one sounds a bit difficult. I always want to translate from my native language in my head.
Many learners do, but translating slows you down. The key is to start with very short, simple sentences in your mind. When you wake up, think, it's morning. I'm sleepy. I need coffee. When you're outside, you can think, the sky is blue. I see a dog.
So, no translation, just a direct connection to English. I like that. It's like having a little conversation with yourself.
Exactly. Okay, on to tip number 4. Read aloud. Reading silently is good, but reading aloud is even better for speaking. It trains your speaking muscles.
Like going to the gym, but for your mouth. What should I read?
You can choose something simple. A children's book, a short story for beginners, or the transcript from a podcast like this one. Read it slowly at first, then a little faster. This will improve your pronunciation and fluency.
That's a great tip. And what's the final tip, Mia?
The final tip, number 5, is to use English in your daily life. English shouldn't just be something you study. It should be something you live with.
What do you mean by that?
I mean you should turn small daily actions into English practice. For example, a very easy first step is to change your phone's language settings to English. You look at your phone so many times a day. You will learn words like settings, delete, and download naturally without studying them.
That's so smart. Passive learning. Another idea could be to record a 1-minute voice message on your phone every day. You could just talk about your day in English.
That is one of my favorite tips, Leo. No one else has to hear it. It's just for you. When you listen to yourself, you start to notice your common mistakes and you can fix them. It builds so much confidence.
I can see how that would help. And another idea, you can watch short videos on Instagram or YouTube Shorts. They are fun, and you can pause and repeat the sentences you hear to practice your pronunciation.
An excellent suggestion. And finally, you can join an online group for English learners, a WhatsApp group or a Facebook group. This makes English feel alive and helps you connect with other people.
So, the secret is to make English a part of your life, not just something you study. In your phone, in your thoughts, and in your voice.
You've got it, Leo. And that's when real fluency begins. Now, to bring everything together, let's do a short practice conversation about our day using the phrases we learned. Are you ready, Leo?
I'm ready. You can start.
Okay. Hi, Leo. How was your day today?
Hi, Mia. It was pretty good, but busy. I had to wake up early this morning, around 6:30.
Oh, that is early. What did you do after you got out of bed?
Well, first I went to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth. Then I went to the kitchen to make some tea and have breakfast. I had cereal today.
Sounds like a standard morning. Did you go to work?
Yes, after I got dressed, I left the house and went to the office. I had a few meetings in the morning and had to answer a lot of emails.
I know how that feels. What did you do for lunch?
I was so busy, I just had a quick sandwich at my desk. After work, I went home and just relaxed on the sofa for a while.
That sounds nice. Did you cook dinner?
I did. I cooked some pasta. And now I'm talking to you. After this, I'll probably read my book for a little while and then go to bed.
That sounds like a full and productive day. And look at that. We just used so many of the phrases from our lesson.
We did. It shows how useful they really are.
It does. And that's a wrap for today's lesson. We hope all of you found this helpful. We covered a lot, from the basic phrases for your daily routine to powerful tips on how to practice every single day.
It was a fun conversation, Mia. And to our listeners, thank you so much for joining us today on English Fluent Ears. We really appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next one. And please share this with anyone you know who is also learning English.
And we would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below telling us about your day in English, or maybe share one new habit you will start to practice your English. Until next time, keep practicing.
And have a wonderful day. Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye.